Hello, everyone. Welcome to Leoguidance time if this is your first time, and welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. It's so lovely to have you here. Actually, I was just recording a very short reading for the Instagram, and then I was actually guided to do a little bit of a longer reading in here, a collector reading. So let's dive deep into it. Like it has been on my mind to do a reading around like what blessings are coming your way because I feel like collectively we can all use some good news and good energy. So let's see what are going to be the messages. And if this video has found you, then there are definitely going to be some messages that are resonating for you as well. So let's see, Spirit. What does a collective needs to hear right now? Like, what are the blessings that are actually coming their way? What do you want to make them aware? We have new moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. So immediately I'm getting one message around what area of your life that you are lacking confidence a little bit, that maybe like you have been downplayed in your life in whatever area that is for you, like whether this is about how you view yourself, your self concept, whether this is in your career around your studies, or if there's like some specific field that, for example, you always felt like, oh, I'm too terrible at geography, or I'm not good at math. So there is going to be a renewal in that area. It's not going to be as small as, someone feels like they suck at geography, but then they become like one of the best that they know. It's not that small. It is a more bigger kind of like a new chapter of your life in here in some specific area, whether this to be about love, relationships, friendships, family dynamics. But mainly with the Leo in here, it is about like your self concept and the relationships around you that I feel. There's a win-win outcomes forecast that it just like indicates with the full moon in Libra that you might have been basically closing up some karmic chapters, especially when it comes to your relationship area. There might have been some tough lessons to learn, even from the past lives. So this is one thing that you're actually closing up and starting anew, like your basically self-concept and confidence around how you view yourself, how you present yourself to the people around you, to the world around you, is upgrading, and the universe is seeing, basically I'm hearing like I see a bluff and then I take it, I raise it. So universe is like, okay, so you're telling me that now you're seeing me, now you're understanding how I work, and now you're telling me that like that level you were giving me is not enough, I need that. And then, okay, you raise it, I see it. So you're raising your standards towards the universe, and the universe is responding to it with your blessings. They're saying hold your vision. Literally, this card, Fixed Moon, is confirming the message. Like your spirit guides are saying that your angels, your ancestors, like whoever is basically watching out for you right now, whoever you are believing in it, they're saying that you're very protected. Like every like rejection was a redirection for you in life, and you might be feeling that the things are quite like hectic. At the moment you might be feeling stuck. It's because they want you to hold your vision. They want you to believe that the things that you have been wanting are actually for you. Like the fact is that you had to come up to a point that you really did believe in yourself, that you can actually have it. Like the bigger the trauma, bigger the karmic lessons that you had to clear out in this lifetime, the longer it might seemingly take actually for you to get where you want to be. They really don't want you to compare yourself with anyone's journey. Everyone's journey is different. Everyone's past lives are different. Like wherever they came from, like their mental state, they're all so different. There are like millions of different variables that we can't even think about. So they are saying that do not ever even try to compare your journey with someone else's. We just want you to focus on yourself because we are only focusing on you. Like you have come so far. So if you would have only seen yourself from the eyes of the divine without any kind of comparison, it will be inevitable for you to see yourself that how far you have come. It will be like inevitable for you to adore yourself for all the work that you have done. Like there are like amazing things are ahead for you. It has just been a very long journey. The communication is key in the new moon in Gemini. I feel like there is going to be some kind of like some sort of like a communication. I'm hearing email, phone call, texts, maybe like something on social media somehow. Like there's going to be some form or shape of like a communication with someone that might be from someone in the same gender as you. Um, so it might not be necessarily some kind of, like a romantic situation, someone comes back from the past, maybe, but I'm not like necessarily picking up the energy. I'm mostly like picking up an energy that some kind of like a channels of communications actually opening up for you. Maybe you're creating something out in the world there. I will just get one clarity, and still like we had this like a win-win outcomes forecasted in here under the bottom of that. It's time to take action. Either you or someone is taking an action towards you. I feel like maybe like both, because we also have it's time to release negativity. You might be like releasing some kind of like a negativity, some negative patterns towards what you think that is possible for you, your like beliefs about what is possible, and your like past patterns. You might be releasing some things behind. You might be start taking action towards something you have been planning to create for a long while. This like a time to take action with the Aries and a new moon. It's a new start. Like you have 1, 2, 3 new moons in here. You're having a big new starts, and we have 2 fire sign energies in here. You're coming in hot and strong. Like it's going to be very much like a fast forward like energy, and especially when you start to take this action. And I feel like as a result of some kind of like a communication, as a result of talking with someone, I really feel like this is more so like a genuine connection. Maybe like this is happening through some kind of like a social media. You met with someone. Again, I don't pick up like so much like a lover energy in here. It's more so like a feminine, like a nice friendship, genuine connection level. And it doesn't have to be even like a female or feminine energy, but mainly I'm just seeing that. But you get some kind of like inspiration, download, something happens, and you decide to take an action. You decided to have faith in your dreams, and this card keeps showing up. Yes, like whatever you're putting up your energy into, you felt like there was an imbalance there, you felt like it wasn't going anywhere, it's going to start showing some results for you. Like the spirit just wants you to keep going. Like you are releasing out of negative patterns, and they want me to also read this card from here quickly. Full moon in Scorpio. Okay. In here, no, here. So it says that if you have been feeling paranoid and acting weird, take this card as a very direct message from the cosmos to stop it. Worrying yourself is pointless. It's time to release the negativity you have around the situation you're asking about. If someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it's time to release them. This card heralds an emotionally intense time, since both the full moon and the Scorpio themselves are extremely intense. It's time for you to feel all your feelings. There could be some nastiness in the air when you pull this card. If that's the case, take it as a sign to move away from anyone or anything you feel is toxic. For some, however, this card is a totally different meaning. It says that your intense, like intimate life can improve now if you make an effort. Use your magic. You have all like you need inside you to bring about your desires. So I feel like there was one specific message for a couple of you in here, not all. I saw 858. So you might have been closing up one karmic cycle, a bit like a toxic pattern with someone specific in your life, a little bit of a romantic connection in here. It doesn't have to be romantic, any kind of like a karmic relationship with someone. There's a big change coming in here. So they want you to release that person and not hold on to it. But for most of you, besides that message, what's happening is that you're releasing this karmic patterns about the fact that you are not good enough. You don't deserve to show as who you are. You don't deserve to like get all the like rewards of your hard work. Like anyone else can be rich, millionaires, billionaires, they can get whatever you want, but you never. So you're releasing those kind of nonsense beliefs behind. Hey, everything is fine with the Ten of Swords. There are two Ten of Swords in this deck, and this says like everything is fine in the common reverse. Yes, like everything is actually fine. But this is like the thing that you're releasing. So you might have been like, can you see that girl with the phone? Like, you might have been like, maybe had to be, if you're a content creator, or if you're like, business or like a side hustle somehow on the social media, you might have to be so much connected to social media or on your phone. But they want you to limit or be a little bit mindful about the usage of also your time and your energy, into how much you're investing it into like the social media, because there are many messages there, and you might be absorbing energies while you're, scrolling through or creating things, and more of that, so that you might have been like picking up that comparison vibes, like even like unintentionally from there. So they're telling you that everything you want and manifesting are actually coming, but we just want you to feel at ease when it's happening. Let's see more. What blessings are coming? What blessings are coming for the collective spirit? Can we get more detailed messages? I asked for what blessings are coming. Can you see the tower? Okay, ego is crumbling. Oh my god. You are going to be on the spotlight. That, can you see those people around? They'll be like, what? Like, you're going to be showing the world the real you, and the people are going to be like, what? Like, this crown, this whole tower is a tower representing who you were, like, built up as a person while you were growing up, in order to fit in to the environment, to the people around you, that kept you safe, that kept you somehow accepted, somehow like made you ongoing in life. But that whole like illusion, that whole idea of you as a person that they created on their mind, is going to be shattered in front of their eyes. And I'm saying this because there's also like this show the world real you under the bottom of the deck of the full moon in Scorpio. You had big like healings you have been doing and still doing around authenticity, connecting with your true self, embracing yourself, releasing yourself from any guilt and shame. And when I said this, I saw this, what do you need to release? Yes, you're believing in the impossibles, that the things that you want can actually happen for you. And there's actually a reason why you want them. So let's see a little bit more. Two of Wands. Like, guys, when this happens with the tower, when like you start seeing the results of your efforts, and actually even before that, when you start actually really showing up as yourself, like saying the things you haven't said before, doing the things that you think that you had to hold yourself back for some reason before, you will be so unbothered, you will be so confident in your energy, you will be just like planning for yourself and focusing on yourself, and the other people will be focusing on you. Okay, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you will be, like pulling your energy back to yourself. Especially, you will be seeing the BS from like miles away, and you will be like, no, not my circus, not my monkeys. I have been trying to remember that phrase, by the way. Is that correct? Not my circus, not my monkeys, not my monkeys, not my, I don't know. Yeah, so like it's none of my business kind of like energy. Okay. You will be seeing like in what relationships that you weren't aligning, like you might have been having a lot of, let's say, karmic relationships, especially in terms of the romantic senses. Like, you felt like your heart is turning cold like a stone, especially with the black, dipping through the ends of the heart and here. You thought that you're not like your past usual self. Yes, you have grown a lot. Yes, you are not your past self, but it doesn't mean that it's any like downgraded versions, even better. And the fact is that the right person, when they come along, you are gonna wanna open your heart up once again. I don't know how many time it is, but you're gonna wanna open up your heart again, especially with the Queen of Cups in here. Like, you are not cold. Like, you're overly protected, and I don't even want to say overly, because I really feel like there's a presence of an incoming person. It might be he or she might be a water sign like Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. We see a lot of Scorpio. There might be a lot of Scorpion energy. That person might really love to cuddle. Oh my god, there's Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Like that person's going to cherish the cup you're going to give them. Like your love, like you as a person, what you're interested in, how you view yourself, how you just like move through the world and everything. Like I'm getting chills when I'm saying that they will adore you. That's why you have to adore yourself first before you attract that person. You attract what you are, what you believe in. If you believe that you're adorable, why not to attract that person? The world, oh sorry, okay, let me cover it. Okay, the world in reverse. Why the world is in reverse, period? Like you might be thinking about like relocating somehow, like moving to different city, to different country. Like there is some kind of something around changing your location. Maybe like the city you're living. We have two of the 10 of swords in here. I feel like you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself. I'm not sure if you're yet ready to leave the city or location that you are currently living in. Let's see. Okay, we have quite many. We have lovers in here in reverse position. You're quite indecisive about. We have King of Cups and a High Priest, King of Cups in reverse. I saw the King of Cups before in reverse, so we have Queen in here too. So this is telling me that you feel that this is coming, this connection is coming. You just, it's not just yet in your physical reality, but it is coming in here. But besides that, there are too many like different things basically on your mind as I'm seeing. First of all, like you growing, evolving as a person, everyone else is seeing it. You start just like pulling your energy internally, you upgrading in your like love life, how you view yourself as a person, how you move through the world. This is inevitably going to impact your finances in the best way as possible. And somehow something around the fact that you feel like you needing to make a decision right now to relocate, to move, maybe to the different part of the world, or you're contemplating upon it. Maybe like you really feel overwhelmed at where you are right now, you feel stagnant, but somehow the spirit is saying that it's not yet time. Like you don't need to put extra pressure on yourself. When you feel like when you need to, you're gonna take an action towards it. Just trust the process. The Magician in reverse. Yes, like any action. Oh my god, we have all the naked cards and the star in here. So it's like the stars are aligning for you. And if you would like to take an action right now, I feel like it's going to be like a very logical place. And it might somehow maybe like burn you out with all the responsibilities you need to do. Like they want you to attend to the other like parts, other areas of your life that you feel like you still need to like keep them moving on. And that's okay. But whenever it comes to your inspirations about doing something which is going to require you to, take a step forward, charge forward, or physically move, they're telling you that you're gonna know when is the time. You do not need to rush yourself yet. Okay. I feel like these are all the messages I got for you. I hope that they made some sense. I feel like they were like all over the place. But overall, what I'm seeing is that Spirit really wants you to take a time for yourself. Let's get like one last like advice message before close off this reading. They don't want you to rush yourself for any kind of decisions because you're healing right now. So honor that space. You do not always have to be on the go. One last advice, please, Spirit, before we close up the reading. Do you have an advice? I guess I kind of gave it. Okay. No advice? Okay, yeah. We already gave the advice. What do you need to really show the world the real you? You might want to journal some things that you felt like you have been holding yourself in what areas of your life, for example. And also, they really want you to take a time out. If you feel like you don't want to, you don't feel like seeing people, if you don't feel like going outside, if you don't feel like doing something like you kind of need to do, but it's not urgent, then don't push yourself. That is time to really spare yourself. If it means it's just sitting, watching something, sorry, like eating your favorite food, just laying down because you're low on energy, know that you're releasing a lot and your body is responding to it. Our body, spirit, and mind are always connected. So honor that feeling because you are like returning to your roots. So these are all the messages that I got for you. I hope that they were resonated with you. If you liked the reading, please give it a thumbs up. I do really appreciate it. If you like to see more of those contents, then you can subscribe to my channel. If you have any suggestions about a pick a card reading, collective readings, please leave a comment down below. I love to do them. Also, if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can find the details and my email address in the description box below. I'm wishing you an amazing rest of your day. I hope to see you next time. Until then, please take care of yourselves and bye bye.